given of and we have a given of initial speed symbolized by v equals v0, so which is 15 meter per second. Then we have also the angle. Okay, so we have this angle 25 degree. Now, okay, so with this 0 meter po, ayan. So let's find out what would be the velocity in horizontal and what would be the velocity in vertical. Okay, so how do we find this one? Okay, if you are given this data, okay, so you will going to have this formula po. Okay, so the v0 or the initial velocity multiplied by, if you're going to use the x, okay, if you're going to find the horizontal, okay, you will going to use the cosine. So cosine and sine, tangent, ayun po. So those are the trigonometrical functions po. Okay, so cosine and then the angle. Okay. While the Vy, okay, the vertical velocity would be V0 or initial velocity, sine, and then the delta. Okay, ayan. Okay, now, let's substitute. What is the V0? We have 15 meter per second, then multiply by the cosine. Okay, so write the cosine, and then the angle, which is the 25. Okay, ayan. Next, let's go to Vy. Okay, so same with the Vx, so let's substitute 15 meter per second. Okay, and then copy the sine, and then the angle, which is 25. Ayan. Okay, so how are we going to solve this one? Okay, so with the help of a scientific calculator, okay, so it's very easy po. Okay, because in scientific calculator, we have this sine, cosine, and tan. Okay, so how we're going to use this? Okay, so just type the 15, this one, then cosine 25. Ayan, 15 cosine 25, then equal. Okay, you will get the 13.59. So let's have the two significant, which is 14 na po. Okay, so, and 14 meter per second. Okay, the next one, ayan, so 15 sine 25 equivalent 6.33 or 6.34 or 6.3. Okay, so ayan. So this would be the Vx and the Vy. Okay, so ito po ayun. Okay, ito po ang ating velocity y and ang ating, balik ko. Okay, so velocity x. Horizontal. Okay, so ayan po. Now, how are we going to use this velocity, horizontal velocity, and vertical velocity in identifying the distance na tatama or babagsak ay yung cannonball, and also the time kung kailan babagsak yung cannonball. So, okay. So, we have this formula of Vy is equivalent to gravity times time. So, we will going to use the Vy or the vertical. Okay. So, kasi po, diba, once na tirino, okay, nag-throw siya ng cannonball, it is a vertical motion po. Okay. So, ang vertical motion, it is the gravity na nag-act on it po. Okay, so kaya may formula tayo ng gravity. In a horizontal po, hindi po need ng gravity. Okay, so ayan. So, we have the given of a Vy is 6.3 meter per second. And then, the gravity would be the constant po ito na 9.8 meter per second squared multiplied by the time. So, since wala pa tayong time, t muna. Okay, okay, so if you're going to do this, ayan, okay, so kailangan i-cancel po natin yung katabi ng time, which is the 9.8 para yung time na lang yung hinahanap natin. So, 9.8 meter per second squared. So, didivide lang natin siya sa sarili niya and then ilalagay din tayo sa kabila kasi it is equal po. Kaya kailangan naglalagay din tayo sa kabila kung may nilagay tayo sa isa. Okay, cancel na natin siya. Now, you will get this, 6.3 divided by 9.8. Now, let's divide 6.3 divided by 9.8. And the equivalent is 0. Okay. So, our time is equivalent to 0.64 seconds. So, is this the time na magla-landfall yung cannonball? So, drawing tayo ng parang, yan, parabolic path. Okay? So, the trajectory. So, yung 0.64 na yan, it is only the maximum point or the time of maximum point. Ayan. So, yan pa lang po iyan. Okay, ano po yung time na nandito sa magla-landfall? So, ito times 2 lang po natin siya. Okay, 0.64 times 2. Okay, may equivalent siya ng 1.28 seconds. So, this is the final time po. Okay, 1.28 seconds or the 1.3. So, lagay na natin dito yung time na 1.3 seconds. Okay, so yan, 1.3. Play natin parang 5 kasi. 1.3 seconds. Ayan, nakuha na natin yung time. Now, let's get the distance. Okay, so yung distance na pwedeng bumagsak yung cannonball. Okay. Okay, so in order for us to get the distance, okay, so we will going to use the Vx or the horizontal velocity. Ayan. So, pag ganito po kasi siya, diba? In displacement, ayan, or the distance. So, kailangan naka-horizontal. So, we have this of 14 meter per second. And then, equivalent to dx. So, since wala pa, sige, copy na muna natin siya. And then, the time, which is the 1.3 seconds. Ayan. Now, if ganyan pong nangyari, you have to multiply lang po yung ito, numerator, denominator. Ayan. So, let's multiply 14 times 1.3 seconds. So, 18.2. So, that would be the distance po, 18.2 meter. Okay, so ayan. We have the distance. Okay, so paano natin ma-check kung tama to na kailangan 8.2 meter? Okay, so let's try to the simulator. Ayan, so this is from PET. Ayan, simulator. Okay, ayan. So we have this, the cannonball, the 25 degree, and then the 0 meter and the 15 meter per second. So this is the place, okay, kung saan pwede bumagsak, okay, yung ating cannonball. So we will place this one. Okay, so dito naman kasi yung mga distance nila. So let's place this in 18.2. Ayan, okay. So paano siya ma-check kung babagsak ba siya dyan? Ayan, so let's bump it in. Boom. Okay, so ayan. Kita niyo po? Okay, so nasalo naman siya pero hindi siya accurate. Okay, kasi 'di ba gumamit na tayo ng estimated, round off. Ayan, so kaya medyo malapit lang or medyo hindi siya accurate. Okay, so 18.2. Ayan. Kung if you can see this simulator po. Ayan. So this is 18.2. Okay, if you want to check the time. Okay, so that is the time, 1.29 seconds. And the range is 17.57 from this hanggang dito. So, it is a good thing po na maganito na simulator wherein na-check niya na yung time, range, or height. Okay, it can also adjust. Ayan po yung meter niyan. And then, ayan, yung angle, pwede natin siya i-adjust. So, ayan, pwede hanggang 90 degree. Okay. Ayan, so napakaganda ng simulator na ito. Okay. Ayan. So this is the basic po, ang basic na formulas or basic na computation in projectile motion. And I hope na may natutunan kayo. So, if you're going to find the resultant or any displacement or range, ayan. So, if the computation po ang gagamitin nyo, ayan, it's a long computation po. So, kailangan mag-ready kayo dyan. Kasi po mahaba yung ating formula with that. So, meron pong mga square root, ayan, and also the scientific calculator, kailangan na kailangan. Kasi may mga trigonometric function like the sine, cosine, tangent. Okay?